who here watching, raise your hand, say something in the comments, is a first-time boat buyer, or who has boats and you're here just to add another one to your collection. Well, either way, this video is really going to be awesome for you because we're going to cover some cool boats. 3 of our favorite boats, from super cheap and very awesome beginner friendly to higher performance brushless boat that is a name brand. So this is going to be a great shopping video for you if you need to buy an RC boat for yourself for Christmas or the holidays, or you're shopping for someone else that you care about. Well, I don't think you really need to look any farther. This is going to be an awesome video.
This is our top 3 RC boats. We'll have everything in the description box below, and all 3 of these boats are ready to run. So they're going to come with the boat, the controller, the battery, and the charger. Yeah. Everything you need to get running.
And the first one on the list, I think you're going to be amazed that it comes ready to run at that price because we actually like it. At the beginning of this year, we did a boat week, and this was...
I think our favorite of that boat week. It's the H101.
Now, it's a $45 boat right now. I would advise that if you think you're going to get a boat, just buy it quickly, because what happens when we do videos like this is the price goes up. They start seeing sales and then they put the price up. Even if it goes up to about 50 bucks or so, or even 60, it's still worth it.
But I'm going to give you a tip, and I'll link this down below too. The H101's older brother, the H100,
yeah, that was a good one,
is an amazing RC boat too. Just the H101 is the newer version of that boat. Now,
there have been a lot of knockoffs of this, so you're going to want to buy the one through our link because there are just tons of rebrands and knockoffs of this. Be careful which one you end up buying. We'll have the right one linked below. But the reason we like this so much is because it has all the features that these more expensive boats have. The only thing that it doesn't have going for it is a brush motor versus brushless, but it's still water cooled and it's going to hold up for a long time.
Well, the good thing about a brush motor is it's going to go a little slower, so this will be good in ponds, bigger swimming pools, but it can still handle larger bodies of water too.
It's actually pretty fast. It kicks up a rooster tail behind it, but you know, as Abby said, you can throttle down and drive a little bit slower. It has features that other boats have, like self-righting. If you flip the boat over, you can throttle back and forth a couple times and rock it back over.
And that's an amazing feature to have when you're in lakes and ponds.
Yeah, believe it or not, some boats don't have that feature, and if you lose your boat in the middle and it flips over, you got to get a kayak out or something, go recover it. But you don't have to do it on this one.
And this has reverse too.
Yeah, and that comes in handy if you bump up against some cattails and need to back out slowly. Overall, if you want to get into the boat scene and try a boat out, or you know someone that might have fun with it that lives by a body of water, this is a very, very good price for a Christmas present RC boat.
The second boat on our list is the WLtoys WL915. I think this was our favorite under $100 RC boat that we touched this year.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's a very strong statement. It is. It's fast, as Abby said, brushless, ready to run, and it's unique. A lot of boats come with that V-hull shape, and this one has the 2 runners.
Just makes it look fast, I think.
It does.
It's just neat.
It looks like a racing boat. What was very surprising about this was how stable it was.
Yes.
So when we took it around sharp curves at full throttle, it still stayed upright. Now, a boat like this you would not think has a self-righting feature because of the shape of the boat. Believe it or not, it does. It has a hole in the back of one of those runners.
A hole in an RC boat?
Intentionally, yeah. And if you slow down, even if you're sitting upright, you can start to see the boat tilt up. But if it flips over, like you hit something or a wave and it knocks you over, then that water will run into the hole and make it heavier on one side. You juice it and it flips back over. Absolutely amazing to see.
So even when it's sitting there and it fills up with water and it tilts, the second you give it throttle and it takes off, it straightens back out because all that water shoots out.
That's right. You remember,
it's just a neat feature.
When we were at the lake doing this video, we actually pulled in an audience with this boat. Everybody around they walked up to us and they're like, "Do you care if we watch? This is amazing. My kids are like that." And so it was really cool. Yeah. That is an awesome boat. If you've got about $100 to spend and you want a premium quality RC boat that is ready to run, you need nothing else. AA batteries for the transmitter. That is the choice for the entire year. Very awesome.
The last RC boat on our list I hold near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was the first brand of boat I picked out for our channel ever. the Atomic Barbwire boat, but this is the XL2.
Yeah, so they made improvements on something that was pretty much one of our favorites in the beginning. This one has a couple upgrades, and we did a full video on it. If you want to, I think you should probably go watch it run. It was very impressive. But if you want a premium name brand boat that's here in the States with product support, customer service,
Parts availability.
Yep, and battery availability, just very, very awesome. You're taking it up to the next level with this boat. The Atomic Barbwire is the way to go. They have different variations. They have a larger one.
Yes, so they have the smaller version is the Barbwire 3. They have the third version out now. And then the newest version of their extra large size is the Barbwire XL2.
And that's the one.
But every time we touch one of these boats, I just absolutely love it. They're
Have a good
so
time.
fast. The size of the XL ones just is awesome. I've seen promotional videos. We don't have a very good body of water
that's
do this,
right.
where they take it through like rapids,
Yeah.
and this thing is like just fighting through it up
really cool.
river, upstream. It's so neat.
For this to be a larger boat, to have the self-righting feature, it also has that water hole, the area where the water rushes in to help it flip over. When you get into bigger boats, they can't really self-right as easily. So this one has that very cool design.
It
where
works so well.
It still does do the self-righting feature. I love the bigger boat too. Makes it mean you can go farther away, see it easier, and let's face it, bigger is generally cooler in the RC world. It's very awesome.
And Nate, before we end this video, where's the sailboat?
I'm sorry. My excuse is the weather now.
I had to bring it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to bring it up because I know there's going to be people in the comments to yell at you.
I'm sorry, guys.
It'll come someday.
Oh, it's coming. Oh my gosh. Well, if you want to get a boat for yourself, someone you care about for the holidays, and you know what? This list applies whether it's holiday season or not. If you're watching this in January and you're thinking, I'd like to buy a boat. If you're in January and you're able to drive a boat, I don't like you. Because it's cold right now.
Just kidding, just kidding.
We can't drive boats right now.
Oh, we can if the lake or river or pond are not frozen.
Why would you?
We did before.
So cold.
We have driven boats in the frozen.
This is true.
Yeah.
They are fun. They are fun. Guys, all the good stuff will be linked in the description box below. These are some of our favorites. We've driven probably 50 boats or so this year. We've driven a lot more boats this year than previous years.
Yes.
And it's been a good year for boats. We've had a really good time. We've had a lot. Maybe not 50, but enough to know what we like and don't like.
Yes.
There are some duds out there, so be careful. The budget boat at the beginning of this list needs to be under everyone's tree. If anyone thinks there's a boat that you might want to try, that's the one to go.
And the best thing about that first $45 budget RC boat is it's such a cheap budget price that you can pass the controller to anybody.
Oh yeah.
Literally anybody, and not have to worry about it.
That's right. Yeah. First time.
I guess the only thing you have to worry about is them dropping the controller in the water.
Yeah, try not to do that.
That's about it. But the boat itself, no worries.
It's fun, guys. It's really fun. If you're a truck guy, if you're a plane guy, and you've never tried boats before, just try one. It's really a good time. That's why you see us do everything in the hobby. We never want to restrict ourselves to just boats or just trucks. That would be so, I feel like that'd be so boring. I love doing the variation of the hobby.
Yeah, just everything about this hobby we love, except maybe helicopters. Helicopters are kind of scary.
Hey, you know what? I like the smaller ones though.
We do like the smaller
I do like the smaller
We just don't
helicopters.
do, a lot of people ask
The
us
big
why
ones.
we don't do helis, but that's the only, I think that's the only aspect of the hobby that we kind of steer away from.
Just a little bit, but when I see people flying those helis,
Oh, it's amazing
Wow.
and absolutely terrifying.
well, this is a boat video.
Anyways.
Let's keep it at the boats. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!